What's up, Olympia? Today we're talking about the August 4th Olympia City Council meeting, and it was maybe the shortest council meeting ever.
Shortest on record, yeah. And since it's so short, I think our recap's only about a minute long, so
Yeah.
I thought maybe we could have some fun.
Yeah.
Remind people what this show's all about.
I think that's
I mean, really, it's all about council, but we have to
Yeah.
remain entertained. So back in the past, you and Kelly would always say something like this. If this is your first time joining us, Council in 10 is our attempt to recap everything that happened at last night's city council meeting in under 10 minutes.
Yes.
And then you would say something along the lines of,
If you are too busy enjoying the awesomeness that is summer in Olympia,
Council in 10 is the show for you.
yes.
Thought we could play a little game
Okay.
and do that back and forth.
Okay.
If you're too busy, ...
Okay.
To make it a challenge and to show that you can't think ahead on this show, let's go alphabetically.
Alphabetically?
A, B, C, D. So you've got to think fast. Are you up for it? You're totally up for it.
Okay, totally up for it.
And we can edit. We will edit. Skip ahead a few minutes if you want to get past this nonsense.
We like edits.
So if you were too busy acting a fool to watch the city council meeting,
If you were too busy being awesome,
if you were too busy checking your messages,
if you were too busy diving for oysters,
if you were too busy eating birria tacos,
if you were too busy foraging for mushrooms,
if you were too busy getting down, if you were too busy doing any of those things, Council in 10 is the show for you.
yep.
Good job. All right, what do you say we do our actual job and get into the
that.
recap? So
Okay.
this is Council in 10.
For the record, I'm Susan Grisham.
And I'm Jocelyn. Roll call. Councilmember Vanderpool was excused last night. And the announcements. The big one, this is Tuesday. We're not normally here. So council was on Monday night because today is primary election day. And the mayor and multiple people encouraged everyone to go out today and vote.
Yeah.
So that was the big announcement.
Yeah, got to get your ballots in by 8 p.m. today.
Yep.
So then we moved on to special recognition. Councilmember Madrone read a proclamation recognizing 2025 as the year of cooperatives, also known as co-ops. So co-ops, if you didn't know, are businesses that are owned and democratically managed by their members. So from grocery stores to credit unions, Olympia is home to dozens of co-ops across all sectors: food, housing, retail, finance. These community-driven organizations are a really important part of Olympia's economy. So advocates for cooperatives say that they foster equity, retain workers longer, and build really strong local leadership by giving members a real stake in the success of a business. So the proclamation actually follows the United Nations Declaration of 2025 as the International Year of Cooperatives, highlighting the global impact of the model, particularly for underserved communities. John McNamara of the Northwest Cooperative Development Center accepted the proclamation and noted that Olympia is actually on par with much larger cities as far as the creation and support of cooperative businesses.
Yeah, and Mayor Payne thanked Councilmember Madrone for bringing the proclamation forward, and also, which seems to be a theme in all of these wrap-ups, talked about how Olympia co-ops are.
They are.
Very Olympia thing, so much cooperation.
That is us.
We only had one public commenter last night. The consent calendar was passed, no public hearings, and no other business, which is why this meeting was so short.
Yes, and so as far as reports go, Councilmember Cooper reported that this year's Thurston County Fair may have been the best one ever, and that he ranked 8th in the dance contest.
What dance contest?
There was a disco dance contest.
A disco line dancing contest.
Yes.
Absolutely crazy. Also very Olympia.
Yes.
And then Mayor Payne just had one report welcoming our city manager, Jay Burney, back, congratulating him on his 30th wedding anniversary, which was a shock to me because Jay looks 35.
Seriously.
And the meeting wrapped up at 6:16 p.m., which was fantastic.
Boom. Well, thank you for joining us. If you're watching us live, you can stay tuned for the full replay of the council meeting we just discussed, all 16 minutes of it, or you can watch any of our other programming on demand anytime at olytv3.com.
Yep, and download the app. It's still really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch a council meeting live and in person, we're here most Tuesdays, sometimes on Mondays, at 6 p.m. We'll save a seat for you.
And with that,
We're adjourned.
if you were too busy acting a fool to watch the city council meeting,
If you were too busy being awesome,
if you were too busy checking your messages,
if you were too busy diving for oysters,
if you were too busy eating birria tacos,
if you were too busy foraging for mushrooms,
if you were too busy getting down,
if you were too busy having fun,
if you were too busy ignoring your siblings,
if you were too busy doing the jive,
if you were too busy kicking it with your homies,
if you were too busy living loudly,
nice one. If you were too busy making a good impression,
okay, if you were too busy not having a care in the world,
if you were too busy opening all of your Amazon packages,
if you were too busy playing hopscotch,
if you were too busy quietly plotting,
if you were too busy running a marathon,
if you were too busy sneaking snacks,
I love alliteration, if you were too busy tickling the ivories,
if you were too busy understanding the mysteries of the universe,
ooh, if you were too busy voraciously eating marionberries,
if you were too busy whacking a mole, good luck.
if you were too busy getting x-rays because you hurt yourself hiking,
That is acceptable. If you were too busy yodeling,
if you were too busy doing Zumba, no. If you were too busy going to the zoo,
no cheating on Z.
if you were too busy,
If you were too busy zebra hunting
oh
to
no,
watch last night's council meeting, Council in 10 might not be the show for you as a zebra hunter.
no.